Thousand Words podcast. Join us as we discuss the antics of pro athletes, sports politics, and everything in between. No sport nor athlete is off limits. Now, get you a pitcher of wine and enjoy the show. Here are your hosts, Lene and Linnell Fletcher, aka the Fletcher Twins. Hey guys, we're back. Welcome back to another episode of A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words podcast. This your girl Nelly Nell. And this your girl Nay. What it do, boo? Oh my goodness. It's been 2 weeks without you guys? 2 weeks. Yeah. So sorry. I literally had 2 things happen to me in those 2 weeks. So I had laptop issues. My laptop wouldn't turn on. So there could be no recording or editing or anything going on. So yeah, I had to go get it repaired, and it took about a week and a half to get the computer repaired, and it cost so much. I wanted to just buy another computer, but whatever. I got the computer back today. And also this past Monday, my phone was stolen by a homeless man. And I know y'all saying why and how. Like,
how could this happen? That's the first thing. When I saw, because she emailed me, guys. She emailed, and I was at work, so I don't check my personal emails as often. And all I saw, like, you know how before you click on the email, you can kind of see the first line of the thing?
Yeah.
And it just said, and it literally just said, Nay, a homeless guy stole my phone. That was the whole message. And I was like, I just immediately started laughing because I'm like, how did this happen?
That is not funny. It was a very traumatic experience. It was so crazy because the way my desk is, okay, I work out of a Chase Bank branch. So the way my desk is literally all the way in the back around the corner behind a wall. So nobody even knows I'm there. Usually when my clients come, the tellers or the bankers come and get me to go to the client or whatever. And like maybe 1 or 2 very important clients know I'm there, so they just walk back there. So my desk is literally in a freaking corner of corners.
Yeah, because you work with JP Morgan's private clients.
Yes.
Private. Okay.
Chase
JP
private.
Morgan's. Okay.
Okay. And so another office is back there with me is our business banker. So he's not a regular banker. He only works with people that have businesses. So it is so weird because it literally everything had to happen at the right exact time for this to happen, right? So what had happened was as soon, because I don't like to interrupt the business banker often, and the water cooler is in his office. So as soon as he went to use the bathroom, I hopped up and was like, let me go get some water. So I went and got some water, and then I saw this homeless man just walk back there. Mind you, nobody's supposed to be back there. And then he went closer and closer to my desk. I didn't see him reach for anything because there's another wall right there where I just saw him going closer to my desk. So I ran out and was like, hi. And then he was like, hi, what kind of bank is this? And then I was like, what you mean? This is a regular bank. And then by that time, the branch manager had came back there because he saw the man come back there. And he was like, how can we help you, sir? How can we help you? And then I forgot what the guy was saying. But while we were talking to him, I couldn't see my desk. So I didn't see my phone was missing, or he would have got drop kicked right there and I would have got my phone back. So my branch manager walked him out. I went and sat at my desk, and then 20 seconds later, I noticed my phone was missing. So the business banker came back out there, and I was like, he stole my phone. And he was like, who? And I was like, this homeless guy. And then I ran to the branch manager, and I was like, he stole my phone. And then the branch manager ran outside and literally ran full force because he knew what direction he went in. So he ran full force like he was on a track team trying to find this guy. And he kept calling him, and he didn't come back for a good 10 minutes, of course, without the phone. But he was like, yeah, he got it because he picked up or whatever, and he got cussed out, and they was texting back and forth. So I spent the next 3 hours in the T-Mobile store getting a new phone. So that was my big ordeal. That was a traumatic experience. I mean, I needed a new phone anyway, people. I really did. I had the Galaxy S10 for forever. So now I got the S21. And
so it's been 11 phones in between then.
I don't know if they go by the number. I don't know. I don't be getting, if my phone ain't broke, I don't get a new one. honestly. But yeah, so it did recover some numbers, not all, and it did recover my pictures, but I still have to categorize them because I had all my specific pictures in the different folders, like Jamaica trip, Mexico trip, Colorado trip. So yeah, I'm still organizing my phone. So that was my big ordeal. Are you?
That's terrible.
It is terrible. So I'm very upset about that. Do you have any weekend plans?
No, Braylon got a baseball game tomorrow at 9:00 in the morning, which is ridiculous. Brooklyn got ballet at 11, but no, I got a lot of homework to do. I'm taking 5 courses this semester, so I got a lot of homework to do. This week was my first week with all 5 classes because 3 of the classes started this week. The other 2 had already started. But yeah, I got a lot of homework, so that's pretty much my weekend in football. That's it.
Tomorrow we have actually me and my 2 friends, Alex and Maritza, started a Saturday tradition where every Saturday we go to brunch. So I'll be going to brunch. And then Saturday night, I'm gonna just hang out with Alex at her place and watch movies and stuff and just have a girls' night. And then Sunday is football. So I'm excited about that.
Oh, no games tomorrow?
No games tomorrow. Both games are Sunday. And Wednesday night, I took this kickboxing class with Alex, and we're gonna continue to go. It was really good. It's actually like I'm gonna learn how to fight, y'all. I'm gonna learn how to fight.
Oh yeah. Also, this past weekend, I won my parlay ticket, so I was happy about that.
That's the second time you won, right?
Yeah, it would have been the third time. It would have been a third time, but I had this one time I put in my picks and I showed Joe, right? And my thing is, long as the winnings over $100, I'm fine. I'm not trying to become no millionaire off of this, right? So I showed Joe my picks because I just showed him just to get his take on them. And he added another game. And that was the only game that didn't win. And I was so upset in that, like I wanted to cry because I didn't tell him to add that game. I don't understand why he added that game. So I could have been 3 up right now and I'm just 2. But I don't know. I got to do my calculations, but I think I'm up like overall.
That's funny. That's good though. Very, very good. What was I about to say? Alex is texting me now. Do I like salsa? Getting ready for tomorrow.
I want to get back into yoga though.
That hot yoga you used to take me to, I hated it only because of the temperature, not because of what we were doing. But I can't do it. I cannot.
You gotta sweat. That's what it's for.
Well, yeah, I can't do it. But maybe one time if y'all come visit, we can take a kickboxing class. I think y'all would like it. But so what are you drinking on? I'm not drinking on anything because I only have 1 bottle of wine left in my refrigerator and it's unopened. So I'm taking that to Alex's house with me tomorrow. I don't want to buy no more.
I ran out of Moscato this week, so I don't have anything. I have to go buy some.
That's too bad. That's too bad. Anyway, let's get into these weekly updates. We have so much to catch up on because we've been missing in action, y'all, because my laptop acting a fool. So here we go. Our boy Shaun White is going to compete in his final. Yes, I said final Winter Olympics this year, which starts Wednesday, February is the 3rd, whenever the 3rd is. So I'm excited about that. And a little personal story about me and Shaun White, because I used to really, really like him when he had his long red hair, right? And I used to have dreams about him. Not that we were married or sleeping together or anything, but I was a famous actress, right? Oh my God. And I had a crush on him. So to get closer to him, I had my people reach out to his people so he can give me some snowboarding lessons. So that's how we actually met. And then we started liking each other, but that's as far as it went because we had to separate. We never took it that far to get physical in my dream, but whatever. Okay. Congrats to him, and hopefully he wins another gold. Okay, Novak Djokovic was deported from Australia because of his vaccine status. So no, he did not play in the Australian Open, and that's what he get, okay? Because he need to follow the rules of every country he go to, okay? Because I remember Okay, I remember months ago when Naomi Osaka, remember she said she wasn't gonna do press no more after the thing because her mental, it was messing up her mental, and he gonna talk about, oh, rules are rules, you gotta follow the rules. So yeah, now Novik, you gotta follow the rules or you gonna get gone, and it looked like you was got gone. Okay, so yeah. Next is Ben Roethlisberger announced his retirement. Thank God, because I did not like Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now maybe I can like the Pittsburgh Steelers, but I did not. I don't know.
I don't like.
He just really rubbed me the wrong way ever since he came into the league. It was always something about him that, and I couldn't put my finger on.
He got character issues. Remember the alleged
sexual assault.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He got character issues, but even before that, I didn't like him.
Me too. Before that, I think it was because I remember we were in college, right? And I remember weeks and weeks before his motorcycle accident happened. Remember, he was out for a long time because he didn't wear a helmet. Weeks and weeks before his motorcycle accident happened, I always remember he did this interview and he was like, no, I don't wear no helmet. Like, and he was so arrogant with it. Like, I'm invincible. I'm not going to wear a helmet. And you have to wear a helmet. Like, that's the law. So I think after that interview, I thought he was very arrogant and I never liked him. And then a few weeks after that, he got into a very serious accident and he had a head injury and he was out for like a year and a half. So yeah, he always rubbed me the wrong way. So I'm not sad to see him go. Okay, Michelle Tafoya. The Sunday night sideline reporter is stepping away following the Super Bowl. Peace out, Michelle. I ain't gonna miss you either.
Is that the black girl who always had the bad wigs?
No, don't do that. That's Pam Oliver. Don't do it.
Okay, sorry.
Houston parted ways with David Cooley, and he was 4-13 in his one and only season as a head coach. GM Mike Mayock was fired by the Raiders after 3 seasons. Tampa Bay coach was fined $50,000 for striking one of his players. Did you see that video?
Yeah,
because he kind of like elbowed him and then knocked him upside of the head, right?
Yeah, because at first even the commentators was confused at first, but I think what happened was it was a fumble, and you know how when fumbles happen, all the players like jump on top of each other or whatever. Mm-hmm. So what happened was he pulled one of the other team players off of the huddle, and you can't do that, or you could get like a penalty. And so I guess his coach was knocked him upside the head. Like, what you doing? You trying to get us penalized?
Yeah, so, no, that one, no.
But I was surprised that he didn't hit him bad.
Me neither. I think
we would have been fighting.
We would have been, but because let's say he would have hit him bad and whatever, then he would have been looked at as the villain, not the coach. But whatever. He was $50,000. No, I don't see it. I'm just saying the media would have made him the villain. Dak Prescott was fined $25,000 for condoning fans' bad behavior. Remember, he said he credit to them for throwing trash at the refs after they lost. First of all, when they asked him about it, they was like, "Did you hear about the fans throwing trash or whatever?" So at first he thought they were throwing trash at the players, but then he was like, yeah, that's bad. Why would they do that? But then they was like, no, it was at the refs. And then he was like, oh, credit to them. Because he blamed the refs. Remember they ran out of time. Literally. Probably blame the refs for that or whatever. Don't be blaming the refs.
Because you know how after each play, the ref have to place the ball. He tried to be slick, running up, trying to hurry up, that he placed the ball, or either he gave it to the center to place the ball. But no, the ref actually have to touch the ball, place it, and then move out of the way. And so after the center after he gave the ball to the center and the center placed it, the ref placed it, and it was 0 seconds on the clock. That was it.
Oh, and that's too bad.
You can't place the ball. Those are the rules, sir. Dax. You shouldn't have failed. You shouldn't have failed that far behind anyway.
You sure
they
always have to play, and they always have to play combat. But whatever, he eventually apologized, but whatever, he was still fine. Chiefs Tyreek Hill was fined $12,875 for unsportsmanlike conduct. Because remember his pom-pom celebration versus the Steelers? He went and got a girl pom-pom and was like dancing, and then somebody came over and got him like, what are you doing? But he was only 12,000. That ain't nothing to him. The
Teal
Bills
did that before.
Yeah. The Bills became the first team in NFL history to go an entire game without punting, kicking a field goal, or turning the ball over in their wild card victory, which was amazing.
Nice.
The Bills is the bee's knees. Kyrie was fined 25.
But they lost.
Not the wild card game.
Okay.
I forgot who they played against, but they won. The Patriots, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, the Patriots.
So Kyrie was fined 25,000 for telling hecklers in Cleveland that he got y'all a championship and motherfuckers still ungrateful. So it's the mother efforts word that got him fined. They are ungrateful, but whatever. KD was fined for obscene language during a post-game press conference. He cursed or whatever. So his running season total so far is 65,000, which is nothing to him. That's just like nothing. Okay, the all-star starting lineups were just announced yesterday. And of course, LeBron James again is the captain of the West, and KD again is the captain of the East. And I think on February 11th is when they get to pick their teams. That'd be so funny. I can't wait to see that because they get the.
I thought it already said they got the teams.
I think they got the starters, but they get to pick the starters. They don't get to pick the starters. They already have the stars. They get to pick everybody else. So the starters for the West is LeBron, Steph Curry, Jokic, Ja Morant, your boy, and Andrew Wiggins. And the starters for the East is KD, Giannis, Joel Embiid, DeMar DeRozan, which is great because I remember last year I think he got snubbed, and then Trey Young. So kudos to them. And
there was a picture, I think it's Trey, of Trey when he was like a little kid.
Meeting LeBron?
No, me and KD. And KD was like already in the league, and that was his idol. And I'm like, how long these people be in it? Like, I don't get
it. This is a job, Nate. People be having corporate jobs for 50, 60 years. This is their job. Okay. My boy LeBron got to pray till his son get in there. I don't know how long. KD been in there maybe a few years under LeBron. But anyway, let's talk about these NFL playoffs because this is crazy. So first of all, what are your thoughts on the KC Bill games? Like, was that the best game of the year, the decade? And should overtime rules be changed again? Because a lot of people was upset that the Bills didn't get the ball in overtime.
First of all, that game was amazing, and it was so good. Like, it was really good. And since I was already out of the bracket, I was rooting for the Bills. And plus, I like 14 Diggs. I like Diggs. That game was so good.
It was
really colorful.
It was very good because you knew whoever had the ball last was going to win. Whoever had the ball last was going to win. And it's so funny because the Bills players got to pick head or tails, and he picked the wrong one. He picked tails, and it landed on heads. See, you don't do that. Always go with heads, sir.
But they said, I thought the saying was tails never fails.
Tails failed that time because that's crazy. But yeah, this was so good of a game, and I hate when it's good games like that in the regular season, and then the Super Bowl be like it was last year. Crickets. Like, please let the Super Bowl be as good as this game. It was really good. And at one point, I remember saying, because I was texting somebody while I was watching it, I remember saying, at this point, I don't care who wins. I'm just enjoying the show. Okay, I'm just enjoying.
They put on a show. They put on a show, and show did that Green Bay game was good. Both they played the same day, right? So both of them games was excellent.
I think Green Bay was the day before. I don't know. But speaking of Green Bay, do Aaron Rodgers need to leave? Like, what? I'm tired of picking Green Bay to go to the Super Bowl and then they don't do it. Like, what is they becoming another Cowboys at this point?
No.
All hyping,
don't do it.
No. What is it called? I forgot, but they not doing it. And I'm disappointed in Aaron Rodgers. Like, he better not be MVP this year.
Aaron isn't the problem because Aaron can do it. We've seen him do it. We've seen him do it time and time again. I don't know what I will always pick Aaron.
I think I'm done with Aaron unless he go to another team or something because I was very disappointed. So let's talk about this other game that disappointed me, Tennessee and Cincinnati. So first of all, this is my disclaimer why I had picked Tennessee to go to the Super Bowl. They were number one overall in the AFC, and they had so much hype around them, and Derrick Henry was coming back, right? So I'm like, even though I didn't watch not Tennessee game this year, I was like, they got a lot of hype. I'm gonna go for them. They going to the ship, right? And no, it didn't happen. And it was so stupid. Like they did two really stupid plays. One where they went for a two points instead of getting the easy field goal. Why would you do that? Like, why? And then I forgot the other play where I think they went for a fourth down and didn't make it. They wasn't Derrick. I'm looking up his stats right now because he sucked. And he supposed to be the best running back. Please, playoffs. He did not do well at all, and I didn't like him. I don't like him. Regular season, I don't see his. I don't know what his stats was that game, but I'm pretty sure he didn't do what he was supposed to do. Okay, who did they play? Oh, Cincinnati. Hold on. But since he looked really good, Joe Burrow, I believe that's their quarterback. Cincinnati did very good.
It just sucks that one team has to lose.
It has to, yeah. He only had 62 yards. You supposed to be an all-star, sir. You got what you getting 62 yards for on 20 attempts, which means what is that? 62 divided by 20? What's that, like 3 yards a carry? Oh my God. 3.1 yard a carry. Like, sit down. Like, I'm done with you. I'm done with Tennessee. So those are my two teams. It was supposed to be Tennessee and Green Bay, and Tennessee was supposed to win. So I'm mad about that. And then your boy Tom Brady lost, thank God. Do you think he would retire finally and give us give other people a shot?
No, I don't think he's retiring. No, he won't win. He gonna retire when LeBron retires.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Like that.
When his son start playing football, when his son get in the NFL, that's when he gonna retire.
His son, what, 10? So in what, 15 more years? 18, 19? I need him to retire. That would be the greatest gift of all for me this year if he would announce his retirement. But I know he's not, because he's like, this game. It's like he want to die on the football field. Like, that's what he want to die.
Not die.
Die. Anyway, so what are your Super Bowl predictions and why? We have Cincinnati Bengals left, my Kansas City Chiefs, San Francisco 49ers, and the LA Rams. And also, before you say your prediction, the Super Bowl is at LA Rams Stadium.
I know. Okay. It was in Tampa Bay last year too. I'm going for the winner. I got the Rams. Out of the teams left, I have the Rams. I think they're going to win. They're going to do it. It was 3 teams this year that I never betted against on the pick'em. It was the Rams, Green Bay, and Tampa Bay. I never bet against them. I had Green Bay win the Super Bowl. I couldn't have both them and Rams winning. Yeah. So I picked Green Bay. It looks like I should have picked the Rams, but I got the Rams winning. And I think it'll be an easy win.
Against, it don't matter, Chiefs or Cincy.
I think it's going to be a good game, though, because I think all the teams left can actually score, and you know that's what we like to see.
Yeah. I think the Rams are going to on the NFC side, and I want the Chiefs to go on the AFC. So I want the Rams versus Chiefs. But would
suck if the Chiefs win again. It would suck if the Chiefs go again and lose. Just 2 years in a row.
Yeah. So I want the Rams and the Chiefs, but I told my coworker, even though the Chiefs are my second team, I wouldn't be mad if Cincy went, because Cincy is also exciting. I just want an exciting game, but I want the Rams and the Chiefs. So that is that.
If the Rams go, I'm getting me a Rams shirt. That's it.
I was going to try to make it to Tampa because I think that's where y'all having the Super Bowl party. I was going to try to go, but I have to be in Florida like twice in February and then another time in March for Joe's birthday and then the trip in May. So I can't. Plus, the next day is Valentine's Day and I want to wear my cute shirt to work. My cute Valentine's Day shirt. Anyway.
The next day after the Super Bowl is Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Why's the Super Bowl so late?
Because it was an extra week this year. Remember 17?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right. If you have a business, you need a website. What's the best way to get a website up and running? Choose a website hosting company that makes it simple, like Pear Networks. Pear has over 20 years of experience managing the entire digital ecosystem for thousands of online businesses all around the world. Pear makes it easy for you with do-it-yourself website building tools and features, including simple drag and drop page design. And they have guaranteed US-based support technicians ready to help you wherever you need it, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Right now, when you sign up with Pear Networks, you'll receive 1 free month of web hosting. See for yourself how easy it is to build your website for free. Visit pear.com/free to get your first month of website hosting free by using the code QUICKSTART. That's pear.com/free, promo code QUICKSTART to get started today. Yeah, so let's get into this crazy story that I heard about earlier this week, okay? So we had an indecent exposure episode, and
in my neck of the woods.
In your neck of the woods in Florida. Y'all, South Floridians are just madness. We had an incident of somebody being naked and afraid. Okay, let's talk about it.
I'm starting to think Charlamagne was right. The craziest people come from all of Florida and the Bronx.
Yeah. He hit the nail on the head on that one. Okay, so Cleveland Browns football player Malik McDowell was first of all, McDowell, is that the name from Coming to America?
It is.
Okay, I just kudos to that last name. Malik McDowell was arrested for public exposure after walking naked near a children's learning center. And cannot talk today. A children's learning center and assaulted a police officer. Okay. So Malik is 25 years old and he's a defensive tackle. And this incident occurred in Deerfield Beach, Broward County. Stand up. Okay. So police received a call saying there was a naked man walking near a school. Now, first of all, that's a crazy call to receive. Okay. Secondly, can't you be like put on a sexual
offender?
Yeah, you can be on a sexual offender list because it was near a school, so that's not cute. But allegedly, Malik charged at a police officer at full speed with a closed fist. And what I mean, allegedly, because we saw the video.
Yeah,
we have to say allegedly because I don't want to get sued by nobody. So he charged at a police officer with full speed and with a closed fist, and a violent attack ensued. Finally, another police officer tased him, and the police that he attacked was left dazed and injured. Okay.
Oh my God.
And they say the Cleveland Browns are unlikely to keep him on the team. His high school coach said Malik doesn't remember the naked altercation with the cops. What are your thoughts on this episode? And I know you saw the video today. So what are your thoughts?
I think it's crazy because right before that, he was seen at like a gym, and he seemed fine, like a normal person at the gym, right? Like a couple hours before that. So I don't know what happened in between the gym and that incident. I don't know, because it is hot in Florida now. It's very hot out here in these streets. Why was he walking? I don't know. Was he robbed? I don't know. Was he drugged? I don't know. Because, a few years ago when that man ate that other man's face, but they said it wasn't nothing in his system but weed. So I don't understand. Did he get some laced weed or something and then he got high? Because, there is a condition, because I be listening to my murder mystery podcast.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
And there is a condition, I don't know the name of it, where people get like extremely hot and they just... And no, actually, it's the opposite. They get extreme. It's like it be really, really cold, and then for some reason they get all hot all of a sudden, so they just automatically start taking off all their clothes. So I don't know if he was going through something like that, or if he was just outside of his mind or crazy. I don't know. I can't wait to hear the toxicology report, because something had happened, or either it was a bad Because you know, we don't.
It was a what?
A bet, a dare. Because you know, we be serious about these truth or dares, nah. We be serious down here in these streets. Y'all is not about to make me take no shot. I'm gonna do the dare.
Oh my God. Give me the shot. Give me the shot. Yo. And he probably said that and it's funny because if it was a bet, he probably did say he don't remember, so he can't go to jail because they'll probably just give him like a psych evaluation and he'll just pass that or whatever. But I think he was drugged. He had to be drugged. Like something is wrong with this 25-year-old man with a great body, by the way. Something is wrong with him to do that. Like, don't nobody want to see all that. No, we don't need to see that, sir.
I keep imagining
on the ground with your stuff touching the pavement and it's all swinging in the wind. Don't nobody need to see that.
I couldn't imagine driving along the street because it was in Broward. I could have easily drove by and just saw him. I know I would have turned my head and got in an accident like Jerry did on Seinfeld when they saw that lady with just a bra on. I would have gotten an accident because I would have looked. I would have looked.
Of course you would have looked. And you definitely would have gotten an accident. Like, what if children saw that? Oh God, I'm happy the kids were in school, and I hope nobody was driving by him with the kid in the car because the kid would have stared as well. Like, well, look at that big black man, Mom. Look at that man. What is in between his legs, Mom? Daddy's not that big, Mom.
Oh my God.
Anyway, so yes, we need to see what was in his system because the fact that he don't remember. Do we make you not remember? I know it make you cloudy and it seems like you go to a different element, but I don't think it makes you not remember liquor. Now, liquor on the other hand to make you not remember stuff, depending on how much you drink. But I don't think weed would do that. Yeah, it probably was laced with something because I don't think weed make you forget stuff. That's crazy.
That is crazy. I just don't understand. People are going crazy. Like,
it's the last 2 years has been very rough, and maybe because everybody is inside now more, and we just hear about this stuff more, and maybe it was happening before we just was outside minding our own business and didn't hear about it. But people are going absolutely insane. Like, I say to myself, I be trying to be inside as much as possible. Like, why are you outside after 5, sir? Mm-hmm. I'm not outside unless I'm going somewhere and I go there and come back. All my friends be trying to make me go places. No, ma'am. COVID, A, is still out there, and B, I'm scared. Okay? I admit it. I'm scared to go outside. Okay? You never know what can happen from walking to the bus stop and next thing you in a shootout. Like, no.
That's true. I also I'll be watching all kind of videos when I have time. But I be watching these videos about people, how they talk about how they got shot, like their experience. And most of them always end up paralyzed because they got shot in the spine. But no, the last one I saw was this 7-year-old girl got shot. Her parents were, they were going to Disney World, right? So to make some extra money, the girl and her friend, the 7-year-old, like sold candy just to have some extra money when they go to Disney World. It's the mom talking about, because she said they know they stay in a bad area. So if they start shooting, pack up the stuff and go inside. And I'm like, no, you drop to the floor. Like, what do you mean pack up the stuff? You drop to the floor and try to crawl your way inside. Forget that candy.
What's the girl going door to door by herself?
No, she was like outside from the house selling candy, like a candy store. And I'm like, first of all, if that occur in your neighborhood so often where you have to warn your kid shouldn't even be outside.
No.
And anyway, so on this particular day, the daughter was outside. What they selling? I don't know if they were selling candy, but the daughter was outside across the street. And the mama told her to come back over the street, I guess, to come inside. And the daughter came up to her, like gave her a hug and a kiss or whatever. And then a shootout happened. And the daughter, I guess, ran inside. The mama just said all she saw was the front door closed. And I think she got on the ground or whatever. And then her son was like, Mom, come to me. It's heaven. Because her name was Heaven. It's heaven. So she went inside and she saw her laying on the ground. And she was like, have him roll over. Because she was like, she thought she like just bumped her head and she'll be fine. And she didn't roll over. So she rolled her over and was like, have him get up. She didn't get up. So she picked her up and like was holding her. And she like tried to see if she could breathe. She was breathing. She was lightly breathing. She wasn't responsive. And she didn't make it.
What? So they didn't see a gunshot wound on her?
What did they say she got shot? I forgot where she got shot at. Probably in the head. I don't know. I forgot where. No, I think it was in the back because I think the lady got shot in her hand too. So I think like it went through her hand or something. And I think it shot the girl and it like pierced, I think, her heart. Like something like that. Yeah, and she was like, so she didn't make it. And I was like, that's terrible. Like a tear came to my eye. But I'm like,
people need to move out of the bad neighborhoods. But
and I don't think they ever
a lot of people
found the person.
Yeah, a lot of people can't move out, but that's crazy.
I don't think they should have been outside. If you have to, because she was like, they had been doing it for the past couple of weeks, like rival gangs. Like, why your kid outside if you notice what goes on? I don't understand. I mean, and I'm not trying to victim blame. I'm just saying my kids wouldn't have been outside. My kids don't barely be outside now.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's crazy. I be trying to be inside because people is crazy. They don't care nowadays. Anyway, let's end on a good note with the highlight of the week. And if you saw our story, we already posted about this, but I will post again. The highlight is the Kansas City Chiefs fans. So they donated $173,000 to Buffalo Children's Hospital Fund. It's Patricia Allen's fund, which was started for Josh Allen's late grandmother, who was the quarterback. Shout out Josh. Mm-hmm. The fans donated $13 at a time because of Mahomes' 13-second drive. The fans were inspired by Bills Mafia, which is known for contributing to opponents' charitable causes. I remember like months and months ago, we highlighted Bills Mafia because they donated to the Ravens, something with the Ravens after a game. So the hospital tweeted, despite a heartbreaking loss Sunday night, our hearts are warm this morning, waking up to $13 donations coming from the Chiefs fans. Thank you all so much. Your support helps ensure great care for the kids and families in Western New York. So shout out to the Chiefs fans. Those are classy people because we won and we still donated. Well, not we, but they. So shout out to them. And that is our episode for this week. Hopefully we will have another episode for you on a Wednesday if my computer still acts right. And I paid enough, so it better act right at least for the next 2 years. Anyway, bye-bye.
Bye. Hey y'all, thanks for tuning into this week's episode of A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words with yours truly, the Fletcher Twins. Make sure you join us every week and rate, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit up our email at podcast.1000words@gmail.com with any questions or topics you'd like to hear us cover. Also, check us out on IG at the Fletcher Twins and Facebook at A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words.